Welcome beautiful souls to this morning practice. So today we're going to be flowing together, warming the body up and just waking up all our senses. So if you want to join me at the top of the mat into Tadasana or mountain pose, and just kind of bounce and move as you come here and you connect and you're like, yes, I am here, I am waking my body, I am ready for today. And just really grounding down into your feet, feeling every part of the feet connecting with your mat. You may want to rock back and forth as you start to really bring your awareness to your feet. You may want to come up onto your tiptoes, and then back down to your heels, pulling your toes up. And I'm just going to invite you to see if you can put one toe down at a time and just really bringing your awareness down into your feet. Feel that connection. Feeling that earth really sort of strongly grounding beneath you, almost pulling your feet down towards the earth. And then we're going to make sure we have a nice little micro bend in the knees, and our hip points are coming up towards our navel, tailbones lengthening down towards the ground. Our chest, we're going to bring our shoulders up towards our ears, rolling backwards, pushing down, externally rotating the arms so your palms are facing forwards. And I want you just to be aware that your ribs are pulled in, almost like tucked in, knitted together. So we're not like this. We don't want to be like this. We want to pull that in and be in alignment, in comfort, and just feel into this space. Opening your chest area, really connecting in to your physical body, how it feels today as you turn up on the mat. Keeping your head held high, lengthened. You may want to imagine a piece of string above your head, coming out of your head, as it just kind of pulls and lengthens your head and just spine upwards. And as you're here, I want you to just allow a colour, any colour at all, to come into your mind. And this colour is going to be the colour that you need today. It is going to be the frequency and the energy to fill your body, to connect with. This will be your colour for the day, for your body, for your mind, and for your soul. And just breathing in here, connecting with your breath. And then we're going to move into a Surya Namaskar A, or a Sun Salutation A. And first I will walk you through it, so you can do it with me or you can just watch as we go through the flow first of all. And then after that we'll be working it together 3 times. So what we're going to do is we're going to inhale and we're going to bring our arms up over our heads. Our palms are going to touch as our gaze comes up towards our palms into a prayer position. On an exhale, we will be bringing the palms down and we're going to start to bend, keeping our back straight all the way down. And our hands come to touch the floor. If your hands don't come to touch the floor, you can use a block or you can bring your hands to your shins, whatever is the most comfortable for you. From here, we're going to inhale as we lift to a halfway lift, keeping our back flat, pulling our shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, coming down to place your hands on the mat and stepping or hopping back into a plank position. Now, from here, you have an option to modify. So you can bring your knees down to the ground. Don't bring them like up and then down. You want to be in your plank position first, keeping that space there, and lower your knees directly down from wherever you are. Because we're going to go into chaturanga, so you can either come from plank or from your knees. And you're going to push forward, so your weight is shifting up over your shoulders. So your shoulders are directly in line with your wrists. And you're going to come halfway down, so we're coming down into like a half press up, so that this is an exhale. So we exhale down, and then on an inhale, we turn the toes over, we lift up into upward facing dog, chest opens, Keeping your shoulders away from the ears, pressing into those palms, and your thighs stay off the ground. On an exhale, we turn the toes back over, we come up into downward facing dog, so an upside down V, and we're pushing out of the arms, pushing out of the hands, keeping those shoulders away from the ears. We are lifting the tailbone up as high as we can, or as high as feels comfortable for you. You can have a bend in the knees, and it can be as, if it's really hard, you can have a generous bend in the knees, or you can just come to wherever you feel comfortable, just kind of pressing your heels down towards the mat. Don't worry if your heels do not touch the mat. Wherever you are is absolutely perfect. So you can pedal your feet out here, you can do whatever feels comfortable for you, or just hang out for a couple of breaths. And you're really pulling the stomach, the navel part in and up towards your back body. Then we're going to inhale and bring our gaze forwards towards our hands, and then we're going to step or hop your feet back up to the top, coming up into a halfway lift, coming back down on the exhale, and just kind of hang out here for a moment. And then we're going to inhale and we're going to come all the way back up into your hands coming together in prayer position at the top, coming down on an exhale to your chest. And then we're going to repeat. Okay, so I will talk you through it as we go again, but it will be at a quicker pace this time as we really start to flow with it and start waking the body up. So from here, my loves, we're going to flow. So inhale, lift the arms up and over, palms come together. Exhale, down towards the chest, forward fold, all the way down to the ground, hands come to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, back down to the ground. Come into your plank pose, plank position or pose. Ooh. And shift your weight forwards and your gaze. Exhale into your chaturanga. Toes come over, chest up towards the sky, thighs off the ground. Exhale up towards into your downward facing dog. Hips go up towards the sky. And we're just going to be here for 3 to 5 breaths, just really sort of pedaling and hanging out and feeling into your body as you're here, and really connect back with your breath. One more breath. Gaze comes forward on the inhale, when we step or hop the feet back up towards the top of the mat. Come up into halfway lift. Exhaling back down, hang out here for a moment. Just letting your weight pull down through your spine here. Inhale, up, looking up towards the sky. Arms come together above your head, palms together. And then palms down to your chest on the exhale. And then we go again. Inhale, arms come up and over. Gaze comes upwards to your palms. Exhale, coming down into your forward fold. Inhale, up to halfway lift, keeping those shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, down, hands back down to the ground, come into your plank, or modify it, whatever feels most comfortable for you. Shift your weight forwards, halfway down, toes come over, chest goes up, and really feel into that space, keeping your shoulders away from the ears again, pressing into your hands. Exhale, come back over your toes, push those sit bones up to the sky, into downward facing dog. Here for 3 breaths. Gaze comes forward, inhale, hop or step step the feet back to the top of the mat. Coming into a halfway lift. Exhale into forward fold. And we're going to go again for another round. So we're going to come back up, hands up above your head, palms together. Exhale, palms come down to your chest. Take an extra breath here, so breathing in and out. Okay, let's flow again. Inhale, arms come up, round, above the head, gaze coming forwards. Exhale, palms come down, flat back, all the way down. Follow with your gaze down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, back to the ground and into your plank. Chaturanga. Push your weight forwards, halfway down, come over, chest up. Exhale, up over your toes again into your downward facing dog. Pushing away from the ground with your hands, really feel into that space here, shoulders away from the ears, allowing your heels to be as close or as far away from the ground as they need to be. Don't push anything too much, just the comfortable space. I'll take 3 more breaths here. Gaze comes forward, inhale, hop or step those feet back to the top of the mat. Coming up into a halfway lift, shoulders away from the ears. Coming back down into your forward fold. You may want to bring your hands behind the backs of your feet to your ankles, pulling downwards. You may want to just hang out here, whatever you feel called to do will be perfect for you. Inhale, coming up, hands up and over into your prayer position, gaze upwards. Coming back down to your chest. Inhale in. Exhaling. And then just bringing your hands to the side, opening your palms towards the front of your mat. And just feeling into your body here. Feeling that energy that we connected with earlier, flowing through your body. Feeling into that space. Now you can come meet me down on your mat, coming into a nice comfortable seat. And we're just going to connect in with the body here. And we're going to come into a practice of pranayama. And this is a control of the breath. And this practice that we're going to do is Kapalabhati breathing. And it is so good for following on from this awakening the body, really sort of warming the body up, but also bringing such a strong focus into your mind. It is so good for clearing the mind, for focusing the mind. It's also really good for your chest and your lungs and really sort of shifting and cleansing the energy around there and strengthening the muscles of the diaphragm. So it's a really great practice to come to, especially in the morning, to really wake you up. So the reason that we are doing this is because by having this control over the breath, we are sort of focusing the breath, we are focusing the energy. And I find with this practice in particular, it's this sort of energy coming. When I see it in my mind, the energy is flowing in here and we're coming straight up through the spine, all the way up through the top and out through the head. So the way that we do this is it's a forceful exhale of the stomach, okay? So we are focusing all on this area here, and we are pulling or snapping the stomach back and up, okay? So it is a very quick exhale. And the inhale you don't have to think about because it's like a natural response, it's an automatic thing after the exhale because that's what we're focusing on. So the inhale is not something you have to worry about so much. It's not needed on the concentration side of things. It is very much about this snapping. So I'm going to demonstrate it for you so you can see what it's like and what we're going to be doing. So you'll be inhaling, and then on the exhale it's a very quick snap back. Like that. So I'll do a couple of them so you can see exactly what I mean. So that's what we're going to be doing. Don't worry if you're not following the same pace as me. You do it at the pace that feels comfortable to you, especially if this is the first time you're practicing. And we will be doing 3 rounds of this as well. So first of all, we're going to take 3 cleansing breaths. So we're going to breathe in through the nose. And breathe out. Feel your body, feel that relaxation coming. And one more breath. And just before we start, just make sure you're definitely in that comfortable space and your spine is tall, you're coming into a seated position that feels comfortable. If you need to have maybe a meditation cushion, sit on your block, whatever you need to do to make this space comfortable for you, I invite you to do that. You can have your hands facing downwards or upwards, whatever you feel more called to do. I will be having mine downwards. And then we're just going to go straight into it, okay? So we're going to breathe in and snap. And breathe in and out. And just to sit there and notice how your body feels after that practice. Just checking in with yourself. And we're going to do it again. And we're doing 20 breaths. So we're breathing in. And exhale, snap. Breathing in, exhaling. Just count a little bit there. Just feel into that space, that energy shifting, and that clearing. This time on the 3rd round, I'm going to invite you, if you feel called to bring in your arms. So this time we're going to be having our arms up above our heads like this to start with on an inhale. On an exhale, we're going to bring our hands into a fist shape and bring our arms down, so you can have them here or here, whatever is going to feel the most comfortable to you, because you're just going to be bouncing your arms up on every inhale and down on an exhale. So it can be a little bit confusing sometimes when you're trying to get that rhythm. So I invite you to really give it a go, to practice, to try to maybe slow it down if it feels more comfortable to you, and just have fun. Don't overthink this. This is just a practice that you will get easier every time you do it. So I'll give you a demonstration of this as well. So we're going to inhale and then exhale. Okay, so it's just allowing your arms just to bounce freely, and they're coming down on the exhale, but they're bouncing back up on that inhale again. It's like that automatic response that you don't necessarily have to think about too much. So if you feel called to do this with me, then please do. Otherwise, you can keep your hands exactly where they are and do the practices we were doing on the last 2 rounds. And again, we're going to go for about 20 breaths here. So arms above your head, inhale in. Exhale, snap. Inhale. Bring your arms down. Exhale. And just sit here and feel this energy flowing through your body now. I can feel tingling all through my body, but so much around my head and clearing that mind. Expanding my energy. And as you sit here, I want you just to invite in an intention for your day. You may want to bring in that colour that we connected with earlier, connecting that within your intention. And know that your body has awakened, it's warmed up, your mind has become more focused. Knowing now that as you step off the mat, you are going to be ready for your day. No matter what you face, you know you can overcome. Stepping into the day with an ease and a trust that all will work out as you surrender and trust in the universe with every step that you take. And just bring in your hands into palms together, so into prayer position. Or if you want to just have them resting on your chest, over your heart, whatever feels best for you this morning. And just connecting with the gratitude for yourself for showing up for this practice today. And just feeling that intention amplifying with every breath that you're taking. Expanding so much so that it starts to fill your entire body and expands past your body.